Welcome back for another yummy update, baby dolls. We are still gonna make it. You've been watching the crime revelations, haven't you? That's been happening all around cryptocurrency. I want to show you something that just got released as well today. Donald Trump has been revealing the corruption that is within the US government. My gosh, he pretty much gives his speech, friends. It's actually funny.
Consultant on the environment. It's called Environmental, Social, and Governance Investments in Africa and mobilize private sector resources.
So he goes through this long list, and I wrote down, I watched it through, and just give you some funny stuff that's in there, the ones that I remember. That there's $500 million went to one consultant for the environment. 500 million. Grifting the US government. Okay, corruption. $20 million was given to help voter turnout in India. You know, so there's a lot of these like 20 and 10 million and 15 million, like, hey, let's go help these random cause. Let's go support, you know, squeaky chairs in another country, which I'm all for. Personally, I'd vote for that. I wouldn't mind that. It's just everyone else, you know. Does everyone care about, I guess, delivering squeaky chairs to, like, you know, Moldova or something? Shout out to all my baby dolls. I have a Moldovan friend as well. So $10 million was given to study male circumcisions. Snip, 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 snip. $25 million for the LGBTQ plus minus Batman symbol Litecoin logo rights in South Africa. So you're just seeing all these like payments and stuff out here, just these random things. Friends, it's all corruption. They just write that word out. They're just like, oh yeah, cool, we get it. You know, so a lot of this type of narrative. I think when it comes to looking at the crypto cycle as a whole, friends, what I'm trying to do now is you have to learn this skill set, right? Obviously, we're locked in. We're long crypto anyway, and we're catching each other with Pokeballs. But you got to think about that world in 12 months. What does a world in 12 months look like? Do we have crypto still going down? Maybe. Do we have our others beats still going down? Maybe. If the cycle repeats, though, we're prepared. What does the world look like, friends? What does the world look like up here? What does an others BTC look like up there? When altcoins are not like they are now, 13.7% of Bitcoin's market cap, but when they're closer to 55%. Well, what does that world look like? It looks like a world where Donald Trump has signed in some laws to buy Bitcoin, and banks can and let you swap into Bitcoin and Ethereum and offer staking. And it also looks like a world where Elon and Trump have looked really good to the world, saying we've removed a lot of the corruption. We've cut off a lot of the fat, a lot of this government spending and wastage and exploitations and stuff out here. And it gives people this confidence like, yes, we're bringing America back. Yeah. Now, one thing we've learned, friends, I'm here to tell you, one thing we've all learned in markets, if you study my videos, many examples I show, when you have these narratives that appear in crypto, no matter how powerful the narrative was to the up or the downside, they were able to shape how explosive the parabola was up or the crash. However, the time duration was never deviating. The time duration. So basically, how do we translate that to crypto? With Trump and Elon and this theme coming out here, it might translate into the explosive pump up later on, but we won't be able to lengthen the cycle. If you want to believe in lengthening a cycle or shorting it, you never know. Black Swan appears, like evil scum Chinese government tries to invade Taiwan and rule the whole bull market again. If you want to bet on that, you're betting on this time is different. Just to let you know. You are betting on this time is different. Now, a lot of people have PTSD from last cycle precisely because of the Chinese government. Of course, I love and respect the Chinese people. Got a lot of Chinese friends. Just telling you right now, look, if you even dare to try ruin this bull market, we're going to get yous. We're going to get yous. Okay? Please. It's been a long bear market. But the PTSD that was caused here, I want to tell you something, friends. At the end of 2021, we all know it was a complacency rally, and most altcoins, 90% did not make or touch their all-time high. Okay, they made lower highs. 90% of altcoins look like that by the end of the year at this part. Okay, however, Most people got PTSD because a lot of people, most of you actually joined up here. So you were losing money by the end of 2021. You're in a different position now though. Effectively, you are joining, you're still long here. You're still long before the big bull pump has started. You are not part of the emotional money crowd. You see this? We're still part of the cheap zone. That is fantastic. So you're basically, even if we do get scammed middle of this year somewhere, even if that happens, which I think is unlikely, but even if it happens, it's going to be okay. You're still going to be up. All right? Not financial advice. We don't know everything, but yeah, you're still going to be up. It's just, okay, but how much are you up, you know? Did you go up 20x and now you've got to take only an 8x winner by the end of the year? Or were you only up 5x and now at the end of the year you have to take a 3x winner? I know those numbers, it's different for everybody, but at least we can just take some like comfort into knowing that, you know, it's outside of our control really, and we just have to roll with it. Now, in other recent news, friends, some of the LA Vape Cabal, they've been coming out doing these apology videos.
I do want to take a second and shoulder a little bit of blame for just how we got here. At some point along the line, my platform, my content sort of shifted from interviewing builders,
So actually, what a lot of you have mentioned, that there was actually no apology. They actually didn't apologize. They just want to say, they're just describing how they got there. Which is, it's kind of, friends, okay, a thief has robbed your house. They've literally gone into your safe, they've robbed your house. And then you know who stole it from, you know who it was, and then you go talk to them and they're like, okay, I just want to take a step back and just tell you how I got to your house. You know, like, okay, I had a $5,000 electricity bill and then I was running down the street and I noticed your window was open and then, you know, I needed to hang a wee-wee. So I thought, oh, let me go climb into that guy's house and hang a wee-wee in his bathroom. And then I stumbled upon your safe. And, you know, I wanted to see if, you know, I've been doing well at the gym. I wanted to see if I could lift all the gold for your hands just to test my muscles. And then I saw a pocket here. That's literally what they're doing here. I saw my pockets were empty and I wanted to see if they were good material with the with the material, the stitching. So I wanted to put all your money into my pocket and then walk out. Then I got a phone call and got distracted and I went home. Oh, man. So, friends, the thing is, okay, all the LA Vape Cabal and the prostitute cabal and all these other cabals on Soylana, it doesn't even matter if they're all innocent. It doesn't matter. I'm just here to tell you, I know how the game works. It's perception. Yes? Everyone in the casino is looking at their wallets now, and they've all lost money, and now they're noticing these people are all rich. Whether they got there legit by skill or by insider grifting, you all know is the insider stuff mostly. But even if it's by skill, just give benefit of the doubt. Say, oh, you know what? It turns out we're all psycho. You're actually all legit. It doesn't matter. The thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands, 1 million plus daily users of Soylana or whatever, they're looking at them like, oh, you stole my money. Now, it's not true. If it wasn't them stealing the money, it was being the person next to them. But they don't think like that, friends. They're casino dwellers. You can't have both ways. You can't have your cake and eat it too. So if you want an emotional money person to come in and throw in money to just stuff and keep losing, you can't then go and complain when they make the incorrect conclusions about stuff. Because if they had any wits about them and they weren't Jeets, they would never be doing that in the first place and feeding their pockets. Takashi69, who follows me, launched his third coin, and I just want to show you this. Friends, this guy is one of the, I think he's one of the LA Cabal guys as well. Watch this. He buys Takashi's third coin.
Damn!
Wow.
No!
So he just gets absolutely decimated.
Fuck you, 6ix9ine. Fuck you.
Wow, friends, like rugged in real time. Bang. Oh, well, like this is the funny part, man. Like, well, what's even his time frame? I actually looked in, friends. If you zoom in here, it's 30s, which means 30-second time frame. Yeah, so it's below 1 minute. Just to show you, like, that's the top. They're cheating, dude. There's all just cheating. That's what happens. Now, I want to give you another update as to what's occurred, right? So, Ethereum has never been this cheap. Solana's never been this expensive. Soylana has had 490 days up in a row on the super trend, and it is on the weekly. Now, you're still confused. You're like, Somi, excuse me, you've used red text when the thing is up. Yes, my friends. Buy low, sell high. When you go up for a long amount of time, you are getting expensive. You are very expensive. And then on Ethereum, when you go down, you are green. You are cheap. Oh, If only I had a friend out here who made 4,600 videos telling me about this concept. So you don't believe it right now because we're trading macro timeframes, but you have to wait in 12 months to see what happens. Okay, so you want to look for cheap stuff. It's bad, it's disgusting, there's soy, yeah. And you want to get rid of expensive things. That's on average what you do, friends. Okay, so 525 days cheap, 490 days expensive. I don't know if a big rotation is going to appear, not trying to do that game. No one knows that game, friends. But you can try. It's all odds. It's just like, on average, look for the stuff people are running out of. That's what I do. That's what actually winning investing. That's what you do. So you find something good, but if there's good narratives about it, it's only going to be expensive. You're going to find something you still think is good, but everybody is saying is trash. Ethereum. And everything linked to Ethereum. PulseChain. Slingshot Leverage on ETH. Spiritually, financially, everything. You understand? That's what you want to do on average. Now, there might be other chains that are sleeper gems and stuff out here, but I'm just giving you an example. This is what you want to be looking at. I also saw this very interesting, friends. So, all over today, giving you more yummy updates. All the influence, everyone's talking about Soylana. You can tell a lot of people are really, really, really offside, man. They're like really, they need this thing to turn around. I even saw Randy Boo's comments on his stream. $8 Soylana again. So pretty much what everyone's saying is, even though there's $3 billion of unlocks coming in literally 2 weeks from Galaxy Digital and Pantera Capital. Remember, Galaxy Digital is Mike Novogratz, had the Luna tattoo. He got public embarrassment because he didn't take profit on all the Luna and he held. Guess what? He's going to take profit on this one. I'll tell you that right now. And you have Pantera Capital, insiders to Arbitrum. They were dumping Luna at 80. They dumped 80 to 90% of their portfolio of Luna. They made $100 million plus, whilst telling everybody it was still a good long, and they were dumping it at the top. Okay, I made videos about it. I made tweets about it, just telling you, yeah, the guys, the macro talking head guys, they're nice guys. Like, yeah, I'm a nice guy, dude. I don't care. You're a shark. You're a shark when you do that. You go out to literally the public, tell everyone, dude, you're up. They're literally up like 800x since their ICO. And they'll dump it. They're up 800x. And they're telling everybody, yeah, man, still cheap. Still cheap. I've got all the tweets. I made all the videos. Those two are the biggest Soylana unlocks. Just to let you know. Galaxy and Pantera Capital. So, I don't think it's a Soylana $8 moment. You've never been this expensive. Right? That's why I'm just telling you, friends. It's flipped red on the weekly super trend. It might reverse up and save itself. It might save itself. It could. Just like as the longer you play this game, it becomes musical chairs. It gets more and more dangerous to do that. And by the way, I'll blow your mind a bit. But look at this. Okay, so I personally take the opposite, but I don't know, man. I'm just waiting. Okay. Look, you already had maximum hype from Donald Pump's token. Donald Pump celebrity token. Okay, so you already had the maximum exposure there. I don't know what the next narrative is going to be, you know? Many people are saying, oh, it's definitely going to be Ethereum, and it's definitely going to be this. I don't know, dude. I don't know. My job is not to know, okay? I adopt Warren Buffett and the late Charlie Munger. Great intelligent investors. I adopt their mantra in crypto, okay? I'm not trying to predict the narrative. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to find stuff that's cheap and believe. Okay, now a lot of people say, you know, well, you're believing in junk because no profit and revenue. Okay, but I believe in the speculation. I believe in the crypto cycle. Yes. Now, when I say that, it might make me sound like a fool, but I know why it makes me sound like a fool. It's because we haven't seen this experiment play out enough for it to be gospel in everyone's hearts. Yes, if it was as nicely written in a formula, there's no edge there. Okay, when there's a nice, neat formula and it's put into everyone's brains, you have no edge. You get it? So there's higher odds. I'm more right than wrong. Higher odds. It's a unicorn effect. But this doesn't last forever. You get oversized returns to the upside for high growth. However, there's a cost. You know, there's a cost is like you just don't know what you're looking for most of the time, and it can obviously get egg thrown in your face. But what we've already noticed, friends, with the 4-year cycle, you know, we understand how it works intricately. The money printing, the 4-year government debt rollover. We understand others BTC and the ratio and the switching of everyone, and everyone's just a casino punter and they're trying to go look for value. We understand that long-term buyers soak up the supply. We understand that. See, that's our edge. We have information asymmetry. And we know crypto is about network effects. We know that. Metcalfe's law, Reed's law. It's digital real estate. What's the cash flow you get from a patch of grass in New York? I tell you that all the time. Nothing. You go, oh, but I could sell it for something. Okay. How much cash do you get from it now? Nothing. I'm tweaking my nipples trying to pump these markets. You're getting no cash flow from your patch of grass. All right. It's the same thing in crypto network effects. You hold a coin. It's a book club ticket. Okay. What do you get from it? Nothing. Is it worth zero? Good luck. Good luck trying to get it. Good luck trying to get somebody to sell their Bitcoin to you for zero. Good luck. So, I don't know what the next narrative is going to be. However, it's very clear casino dwellers are not having fun anymore, okay? So, mainstream KOLs who just basically missed the past 5 narratives and everything out here, they're more inclined to say meme coins are the problem, and then they say, oh, come buy my utility trash. No, your utility is trash from the start. That's reasons why memes even became a thing on everyone's agenda. It's precisely because you were trash. Friends, it's like you go to a restaurant, okay, and they bring out the plate and it's just dog poop. Yeah, they bring out plates, literally just dog poop. And then the restaurant attendees, the customers, they stand up because they don't want to eat dog poop and they go next door to the pizza shop. Yes, they go to the pizza shop. The pizza shop is a bit greasy, right? So, but then they go to the pizza shop. Okay, that's now equivalent meme coins. And then it turns out, you know, maybe it's a bit greasy. Maybe they failed some of the OH laws or something, you know, the health laws or whatever. And so the restaurant who was serving you dog shit is now trying to tell the customers, hey, now that you found out that the pizza was a bit too oily, come back to my restaurant. I know the restaurant people are now looking at the utility coin people going, no. We only came here because you were literally serving us poop. We're not coming back to you. We're going to go somewhere else. You see, the market adapts and changes over time. And what I'm trying to tell you is, not even I'm trying to tell you, okay, everyone has realized the insider rigging is native to Soylana. That's how they feel. Now, of course, I will tell them, Habib, every exchange has got rigged. The centralized exchange is rigged. Everything's rigged to some extent. There's always an insider somewhere. It doesn't matter. Why? Because they put their life and their dreams into Soylana. They believe it's going to like flip Ethereum. They believe that, oh, the meme coins are all going to keep going up there. And I kept telling them, warning. They can easily just go somewhere else. That's the problem. And that's what I'm going to show you right now. That's why, friends, when you're following all the mainstream KOLs, they've been long BTC, long Soy, and fading Ethereum. They basically need Soy to come back for their coins to come back. And I want to show you this, okay? So these are some strong coins on Soylana if you wanted to touch them, okay? If you wanted to touch them. You have lock-in. You have some lock-in, friends, just to let you know. You have Giga as well. Yeah, so lock-in's down 92%. Giga's down 80%. Retardio down 91%. PopCat down 91, 92%. All right. Here's the thing, okay? So there's a thing, though. There's the issue. The issue is Soylana people now have to sit through a whole season where they're not the main character. The people, or in other words, the high price you see, even though you think these prices are cheap, okay, you got to remove that. It's not about the price, friend. It's about the people who hold up the price. There are Jeets. They've been seeing Soylana main character winner for 12 months. Yeah, 500 days. When they get a taste of someone else winning, then and only then will you see the cheap prices. All right? And they will make what you think is cheap look getting cheaper. Yeah. Oh, they don't care that they're selling down 92%. They'll sell it down 99%. They don't give a shit. They'll take their $6 and go gamble in another casino. The cheaters will be tested. Will they cheat and move to other narrative chains when it appears, or will they continue to hold coins? Heaps of the Soylana main strong coins are down 90%. Like I went through these. They'll go down small enough to get pretty much a coffin emoji, wherever that point is, okay? So as we've seen on Ethereum, this is normal crypto market cycles everywhere, asset classes. When Ethereum spear goes down, the altcoins that are slingshot leverage on it get destroyed. Case in point, look what happens to PulseChain. So Ethereum is down 50% against BTC. Then Pulse loses 70%, okay? 75% against the ETH, which is down against the BTC. So PulseChain's down. I think, so the real number is Ethereum's down 50% against BTC since launch. PulseChain goes down 90%. Then you have the PulseChain altcoins that drop against PulseChain. So they get even worse. But that's the downside side. Don't worry, that's just extreme volatility, yeah? But then you're playing for the big euphoria anyway. But you see what I mean? That's just ultra. But here's the thing. For Soylana, they have not had that world yet. It's only been going up. What happens when it stops going up? You know, it becomes reflexive. You know what happens. And also, this is another thing, friends. This is what I've been calling for this. And I've been warning everyone. You are not a cult. The chain went up only. You know what a cult is? These sickos. Hex. That's a cult. You drop 99%, not leaving. They got tattoos. Oh, Soylana's the main character chain. Doesn't matter. Still on PulseChain. You get it? That's a real cult. You're you're sick in the head. You look sick in the head. You really, really, really believe. You really believe. But you look sick in the head. But if the prices go up, you look like a genius. That's a cult. That's what Bitcoin is. That's what XRP army is. You get it? Bitcoin's a religion now, right? It went above a cult. You see that? Okay, well, on Soylana, there are so many Jeets who are LA Vape Cabal, feet sniffing scum. I don't trust them. And I don't trust them so little, friends. I know these types of people. Okay, I met these people in my life, okay? They're very impulsive. You can't trust them, dude. Do not trust them. They backstab you. I know. So you could tell by their faces. You just tell how they act and stuff on stream. You can't trust them, okay? Especially with the broccoli here, it makes it even worse. So what I think will happen, and I know what will happen is, when another chain gets popular, key community people from a lot of these big coins on Soylana will just copy paste the coin and go try launch it on the other chain. They'll just try and migrate them over. And there will be rifts and fights. And I bet one of them is going to smash the price even more. It's going to kill a coin. I bet they'll actually kill a coin. Because you got a lot of Jeets. When you promote a culture of Jeeting, that's what happens. Now, it's not going to happen to all of them, but we will see that. One of them is going to be like, that's it. It's Russian roulette. Russian roulette. Someone's getting shot. Okay? You pull the trigger enough time, someone's going to get shot. So, how does that come to a conclusion? Well, this is what happens, man. When you're a culture of Jeeters and there's no believers, this is exactly what you see. Okay? So, that's your risk with these. And do you want to stand in front of that train? No. Wait until they die. If you really believe in Soylana, wait until we get the coffin emojis out. But here's the thing, Vince. Because they're all impulsive Jeeters, they really don't want the coffin emoji. They're like, no. I just went all in. Because what they've done is, as I told you, okay, they've sold the coin down 80% on one leg to go buy the top of another shit coin on Soylana, which is now down 80%. Yes. And now their worst fear, they don't even want to entertain the thought. Where Ethereum comes back, brings their down 80% coin back to break even to the top. Yes. And then their thing stays down. So their $100,000 goes down to $2,000 when it could be back to $100,000. They are so scared of that. And that is why, my friend, they really have this fear of even entertaining the thought that Sol ETH is going to go down, that it can go down. So one thing I know about markets, when it smells blood, like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you soon.